Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. So for today's layout, I am using the Chasing Dreams collection by Maggie Holmes, which came out about 2 years ago, and I'm going to be completely honest, when the collection came out, I actually didn't really get a lot of it because I wasn't really scrapping that actively at the time, but I really did enjoy the collection and I ended up buying most of it in the end. So this is kind of a layout that I just kind of, started creating without really any sort of idea of what I really wanted to do, except for the fact that I wanted to use this cut file, which is from the Cut Shop, shop, I should say, sorry. And it's a free cut file. So if you're looking for some awesome cut files, definitely head on over there because their cut files are amazing and I really love them. So as you can see from the cut file, there's a lot of ways you could have used it. I could have, backed the open spaces with some pattern paper, or I could have actually cut it instead of white cardstock, just cut, some pattern paper like just to start with, but I didn't do that and I was feeling a little bit lazy. Like, here's my biggest misconception of having a cameo is that even though you can have a lot of great elements to instantly add to your background, sometimes it still takes a lot of work. Like if you have to back all those open spaces, it takes a lot of time and it's definitely worth it in the end for sure, but I sometimes I just don't feel like spending that much time on just one layout. So I figured I would just, use it as is and just pick a nice background paper. And the background paper I'm using is actually one of my favorite papers maybe ever. I don't know if I can really say that with like 100% certainty, but it's definitely up there. It's just really pretty. I love all the colors. I just love the look of it, and I've been hoarding it for a while because how do you use a pretty paper like that? I feel like maybe in the end I didn't even do it justice, but also if I don't use it, I might never use it, so I figured to just, take a risk and just see what I came up with. And I think in the end it came out okay, but I guess you'll see towards the end how it turned out. So right now I'm just kind of working on my layering, and earlier I selected some papers from the 6x6 paper pad, and I don't think I used a whole lot of papers from the paper pad. I think it's pretty much, I don't know, like 80% of the papers are still there, so there's a lot I can still do with the collection if I wanted to. Actually, recently I bought another pack of the ephemera from the collection because I was placing an order online and they still had it available. So I was like, oh, why not? It's Maggie Holmes ephemera. Always, always will find a way to use it at one point. And it sounds stupid, but I'm so happy that I can use foam tape again. So if you don't know, I get my foam tape at a cheap store which is called Action, and they have a lot of cheap stuff like all sorts of different things, and that's usually where I get my glue and my tape from. And they didn't have the foam tape for, I guess they didn't have it for about 3 months or so, so that kind of sucked a little bit. I guess I should have just bought more when I had the chance, but I didn't, so I couldn't use foam tape for a few months. But now they finally have it back in stock, and I bought a few so I can finally use it again, so that's really really great. And right now I'm just kind of going through the ephemera pieces from the collection. Actually, the floral that's to the right side is actually from Shine, which is like a way older Maggie Holmes collection, which is also one of my favorite collections by Maggie Holmes. A lot of Maggie's collections are like my favorite collections because I just really love her style of, just everything. So, yeah. And I was kind of, indecisive on which floral piece to use there, but I ended up going with the die cut floral instead of the chippered one because I just liked the way that looked a little bit more. And I was thinking of adding a tag to the layout as well, like as a layering piece, but I just decided against it in the end. And these puffy gold hearts are so pretty. I really love them. Actually, American Crest, they came out with like some extra items. It's kind of like re-release items from like older collections, and these hearts, they came back as well. So if you missed out on them or if you want to stack up, they might still be available. And I'm considering maybe getting another set, but they're like $6, so I'm also kind of thinking, do I really need more? It's a tough call, so we'll see if I end up getting another set in the end. So right now I'm just kind of playing around with some puppy stickers, which are really cute. And as you can see, I used a decent amount of these. Like, I used them with um, my Sicily vacation album. I used them quite a bit on that as well. And I love these stickers. I love the labels. I love the phrase stickers. They're always a good way to just add a little bit of extra to your layout. And right now I'm pulling out the sticker sheet, and I really like the Delight in Every Moment sticker. I thought, that was just a cute sentiment, and I decided to place it right there and move the other piece, away. But in the end, the yellow piece, I can't see what it says here, but I end up taking that off of the layout, I think. So yeah, as you can see, I have a decent amount of stickers left. I'm pretty sure that I got this sticker sheet in a Citrus Twist kit when I was still on their design team, so that was like 2 years ago. And yeah, like in 2 years, I still haven't used that many of the stickers. But to be honest, 2018 for scrapping, I haven't done much at all. Maybe I did like 20 layouts or something in a whole year. But like now, 2019, I've done, I don't know, like 4. I'm feeling it this year. I hope I can kind of, stick with it and, keep doing process videos, because I do really enjoy sharing the process and, just sharing my layouts. Like, I don't know if you guys enjoy it, but I've really missed it, and yeah, it feels good to be back. And I also really love these buttons that came with the Chasing Dreams collection. They're just a really nice way to add a bit of color and just a lot of dimension to your project, like instantly. And I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think I'm trying to get some chipboard pieces. And I'm not really sure if you're able to tell from the chipboard pieces I end up using, but the chipboard sheet that I have is kind of faulty, and like some of the outlining is not properly, which is why I was working at a scrapbooking company, like a scrapbook store, and I was able to bring it home with me one day. So I actually have 2 chipboard sheets of the Chasing Dreams collection, which is really nice. I think you can kind of tell on the circle that I just placed down there. And I must say that I think we're getting close to the end. I'm adding this really pretty yellow floral to kind of finish it off, and that's basically it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will talk to you guys very soon. Have a great day. Bye.